Hello, Virgo. Thank you so much for joining me today on Fortune's Wheel Tarot. This is going to be your full moon in Virgo reading. So it's a full moon in your sign. Full moon is a time for reaping what we've sown and for seeing our manifestations come to life. For this full moon in Virgo, I'm reading from the Moonology Manifestation Oracle cards, and it instructs us in the full moon in Virgo to take inspired action. This card is bursting with goddess energy and reminds you that while it's wonderful to have lofty dreams, you also need to ground those desires by taking inspired action. Commune with the heavens, but take practical steps down here on earth. Draw down the energies of the divine by doing something as seemingly trivial as making a bullet point list of what you need to do to manifest your dreams into reality. Also know that you're 100% worthy of your dreams, Virgo. Ditch the self-effacement, criticism, and second-guessing yourself and others. Find a balance between dreaming big and being practical. It's important to believe in our dreams, but we also need to take practical steps towards them. This card will help you connect with that reality. Your manifestation affirmation: I forgive myself for everything. I am doing my best. So maybe you're someone that needs to hear that, Virgo. You have permission to forgive yourself for everything. Because believe me, of the Virgos I know, they all do their absolute best. So I'm sure that you're doing yours as well. I'm going to pull 3 cards for you from the Akashic Tarot deck. Spirit and Angel Guides, Keepers of the Divine White Light, Keepers of the Akashic Records. What are the messages for Virgo, please, for this full moon in Virgo, or whenever this message finds them? Also, I offer this for the highest good to benefit the planet. Release me from any and all blocks and restrictions. May this serve all who need. What are the messages for Virgo, please? Thank you, Spirit and Angel Guides. Thank you, Ascended Masters. Your first card out is number 16, Caught in the Ruins. That's a major arcana. The next card is the King of Roses. Your final card is the 3 of Scrolls, Setting Your Course. And on the bottom of the deck, the 2 of Scrolls, Two Worlds. I hope you can see that, Virgo. I'm trying to make sure there's no glare and you can see the image clearly. Again, this is a major arcana in the Akashic Tarot. The number 16 reduces to a 7, and it's caught in the ruins. In the ruins of a medieval castle, there is an old prison. The bars are still intact, but there is no roof over the room, and vines grow over the stones. A man and woman are inside, seated on stools. A beautiful green forest grows to the left, while the castle ruins extend to the right. This card shows a dark or difficult situation that seems to have you trapped. It could be a hurtful, empty relationship, an unhappy or stultifying job, a behavioral or actual addiction, or even a negative, self-sabotaging belief system. It has held you captive for some time, and may have even begun in some past life. But there is a way out, as there always has been. It just takes some effort and determination on your part. Even if these limiting situations and actions are strong, they are self-imposed. The courage and strength required to change lie within you. You must change each faulty belief and every sabotaging choice as they happen. If you do nothing, you'll perpetuate your attachment to this dark situation. Like the crumbling castle, negative choices could stand for a long time to come. Don't let the ruins of your past ruin your future. You have the power to climb out now. Think of the one thing in your life that holds you back and sabotages your success and joy. It may feel like a dark prison, but you already have the key. Fill yourself up with love and self-honoring, and see yourself taking your next step to freedom. The next card out for you is the King of Roses, Virgo. The King of Roses, roses actually in the Akashic Tarot correspond to cups in the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot. This card shows a man holding two roses, a red and a white, demonstrating a balance of passion and purity. At his feet are the yellow roses of healing and creativity. This is the King of Love, a man who is balanced and well-rounded. When he appears upright in your spread, it indicates that a potential union could be at hand, either in a friendship, business, or even romance. Whether this is a new relationship or the blossoming of an old one, this man brings tender-hearted and thoughtful support. He is also someone who could be helpful in your personal life, especially where home or family issues are concerned. Whether the King of Roses is you or another man or masculine, the role of husband or father is now opening to create a happy home and family. This card also lets you know that you are ready to stand up for yourself and take loving but considered action on your own behalf. It's a time of increasing love and compassion, which always start within. Close your eyes and step into the robes of the King of Roses. You are the king of family, home, and community. Feel a sense of care swell within you. What would you like to bring to the world around you now? The next card out for you is the Three of Scrolls, Virgo, setting your course. And scrolls in the Akashic Tarot correspond to swords in the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot. The captain of a ship stands on the forward bridge, surveying the horizons through a telescope. Two officers nearby refer to an unrolled chart. A rainbow colors the sky. This is a great time to broaden your horizons in both your personal and business lives. Don't limit yourself to only one direction. Your opportunities are greater than just what you see. When you widen your scope, you'll find your way to limitless options and boundless wealth. This card also can show a potential partnership or affiliation among three people who can be helpful on your path. Travel or relocation may be on the agenda too. Imagine you are a ship upon the sea. The wind has filled your sails and you cut through the water with ease. Feel the exhilaration of boundless freedom and the assurance of going wherever your will drives you. Where are you headed? I'd like to pull a card for you now from the Shaman's Dream Oracle Virgo. Those are beautiful messages for you from the Akashic Tarot deck. Remember, the message is to take inspired action during this full moon in Virgo. You can climb out of whatever prison you may feel that you are entwined in right now. The King of Roses, of course, is bringing love, generosity, and then setting your course for where you want to move forward, Virgo. I'm going to keep these to the side while I pull the Shaman's Dream Oracle card for you. Spirit and angel guides, what's the Shaman's Dream Oracle message for Virgo, please, for this full moon in Virgo? Let me pull back just a bit while I do this here for you. Thank you for your patience, Virgo. Thank you, Spirit and Angel Guides, Ascended Masters, for these beautiful messages for Virgo. What is the Shaman's Dream Oracle message for Virgo, please? The number 25, Garden of Venus, Rest and Renewal. Beautiful card. The number 25 reduces to a 7. Garden of Venus, the place of all is well, rest and renewal, self-acceptance. When the Garden of Venus appears, you are invited, actually summoned, to return to the pleasure garden of love. It is time to leave the field of battle. Put your sword away. There is nothing you need to defend anymore. Step through the gate into the garden of earthly delights. Bask in the joy of the wish-fulfilling trees and the scent of the healing flowers. You have returned home. You are weary, and it is time to rest deeply and be renewed. Go into this sacred garden alone, as there is no need for another to be present to experience its pleasures. Really, stop looking for the other. Enter by yourself. Allow your senses to intoxicate you. Leave all thought behind. Lose your analytical mind and return to your body. Wow, that's amazing, Virgo, because you are the analytical sign. Lose your analytical mind and return to your body. In the Garden of Venus, there is a still pond that shows you your reflection when you stoop down to drink. Who is that staring back at you? Look at who you have become. Rinse your face with these healing waters and practice deep acceptance. Love who you have turned into with all your imperfections and blemishes. The goddess Venus holds a mirror that allows you to see yourself in all your flawed beauty. Do not become caught in its spell. After a quick glance, take the mirror with you and return to the battlefield that you may reveal to others who they are becoming. Then you will no longer have a use for your sword. Rest and renewal is obviously important for you right now. So take that to heart, Virgo. If you feel caught in a situation, you have the power to climb out. Sometimes we have to give that love to ourselves. The King of Roses can be anyone. It doesn't have to be a male. It can be a female. We all have male and or masculine and feminine qualities, and you could simply be in a situation where you need to rest and renew right now so that you can set your course for the future. And this Two Worlds card that's on the bottom of the deck actually speaks about that as well, is stepping into your higher self. There's a Buddhist monastery on the hill. She's made coin here from her spinning, and she's making a decision between two worlds to choose to connect with her higher self. So perhaps that's a message for some of you out there. Setting your course could mean climbing out of some situation that you feel trapped in right now. Loving on yourself more deeply. Taking the rest and renewal that you need. Perhaps that's the inspired action that you need to take during this time. During this full moon in Virgo, perhaps the inspired action that you need to take is no action. Rest and renewal. Just like sometimes no answer is an answer. Well, I guess that's all the time. Sometimes the best action is no action. The final card that I would like to pull for you is, our final oracle card is from the Work Your Light Oracle deck. Spirit and Angel Guides. What is the final oracle message for Virgo, please, for the full moon in Virgo? Soul family, call in your tribe. You don't have to do it alone. I believe that this is an action card. Yes. Thanks so much for your patience, Virgo. Soul family, call in your tribe. You don't have to do it alone. It is time to call in your soul family and support team. People who get you at a soul level. People who are the same kind of weird as you. People who are your chosen family. They are coming and they are looking for you. If you haven't found them yet, this is a sign that they are close by. But in order for them to find you and recognize you when they do, it is important that you stop dimming your light and truly let yourself be seen. If you have already found them, then you are being called to let them support you and perhaps also assemble a wider support team. Your support team can consist of all types of people, such as a therapist, coach, mentor, or healer. Tune in to what kind of support you need now. The Work Your Light action for this card: call in your support team now. The final card that I would like to pull for you is actually not an oracle card, but it is a chakra wisdom card. While this is technically not an oracle deck, I like to use it to see if there are any areas that may help shed light on any chakra issues or an area that may need more focus for you, Virgo. If you're not familiar with chakras, there's lots of videos on YouTube, and I highly suggest looking into that if you're interested in that. It can be very beneficial. What is the chakra wisdom message for Virgo, please? Second chakra, sacral chakra, sensuality. I encourage myself to express my sensuality and emotions creatively using all my faculties, including touch, voice, and actions, and creative abilities such as art, craft, music, acting, cooking, gardening, and writing. I practice being aware of and enjoying my senses, being nourished and stimulated by the natural world, such as by landscapes, people, weather, animals, aromas, and sounds. I feel you're calling in your tribe in order to do that, Virgo. Look at the colors on these cards. Rest and renewal. It's very important for us to realize we don't have to do it alone. As an Aries, I feel like I should be able to get it all done and do it all myself, Virgo, so I understand that. And that perfectionism runs deep with you, I know. As I said, or maybe I didn't, but I've said before, I think, in readings, I have some Virgos in my life, and I know that perfectionism runs deep. So express yourself using all your faculties, your voice, actions, creative abilities, your arts, your craft, music, acting, cooking, gardening, writing, whatever you love to do. Express your sensuality through that. Of course, your sacral chakra is associated with your reproductive organs, your kidneys, bladder, your prostate, your large intestines, your lower back. It has to do with sensuality, honoring and nourishing ourselves and others, mentoring. So, again, calling in your soul family. If you're feeling inspired to do that, to be a mentor, perhaps to have someone mentor you. Rest and renewal. Take the time for yourself during this full moon period. Take care of you, Virgo, so you can take care of everyone else, right? You've got to be able to fill from a full cup. You can't fill from an empty cup. So thank you so much for joining me today. If you liked this video, please like and subscribe right now, and I will see you next time. Love and light.